Familiar infectious air constricts the lungs. Invisible form and insidious presence prior. What they feared most is now seen, taking root. From great poison to primal essence. Hello everyone, GBA049 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption in the Metroid Prime Marathon series, episode number 61. Welcome, or should I say, your warning to Planet Urtraghus. Or, maybe I should probably rephrase that. I warn you to the pirate homeworld, aka Planet Urtraghus, a place where foul deeds and vile schemes come to fruition. And the amount of corruption that is seeping through this complete mockery of a planet is unlike anything you've ever seen. Well, it's only a taste on how bad it is going to get. I'd say that this is the second stage of planetary terminal corruption that this game is, portraying you. Or, showing off. There is so much to uncover in this place, and I'd have to say that the very air of the space pirate homeworld is incredibly unsettling to the extent where you really do not belong here. I'd like to say that this is space pirate territory, but in reality, this is a facility or a planet that has been ravaged by aliens from a different galaxy that made it its own. To the point where the very soul and identity of Planet Urtraghus is nowhere to be seen. All that you see from the very name, the enemies, and the architecture is nothing but space pirate presence. That's it. That's all there is. Just respect its name. This is a space pirate homeworld. As generic as it sounds, there's no other way to put it, but it works. It's been stolen. This planet has been stolen. How long ago? We don't know. I'd like to know. Dynamo unit is functioning at a basic level, but will cease operations if lack of maintenance continues. Right off the bat, enemies turn into hyper mode much more frequently, which therefore suggests that the game is encouraging you to go all out on your offensive measures the same way the space pirates are doing. This place is no joke. Wait, hold on a second. This is a completely different. This is a different kind of remorse class turret. I don't remember scanning this before. I remember scanning something different. Or maybe I did scan it before, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, right, never mind. It's because I haven't scanned it and put in hyper mode yet. Let me just make this easier. With the use of the newly acquired, overpowered, and bloody satisfying to use hyper missiles. Oh, yeah. I also need to mention that, in my honest to God opinion, the lore of Planet Urtraghus is by far the most fucked up and downright horrifying I have ever seen in the entire series. Because it shows the corruption playing at work. Slowly, surely, and instantly, things change for the absolute worst. And I cannot fucking believe on the amount of detail that is put into words in every space pirate entry. to the point that it doesn't even sound like you're like listening to the space pirates anymore. You're hearing something, you're reading something completely out of character. This is only the start. Space pirate data decoded. Our mission. Good luck, whatever it is. Phazon was discovered 2 stellar years ago, and since that moment, command has been driven to control it all. 2 operations have been established at tremendous cost. Both have failed, thanks to the accursed hunter Samus Aran. Her Federation allies now move to secure what little Phazon remains on the planet Aether. This we cannot allow. We, the crew of the battleship Colossus, swear to take that Phazon or die trying. Not knowing what consequences that you'll receive for trying to reacquire that Phazon, just grasping a hold of all that power you could ever ask for, what will it cost? Literally fucking everything. Even your own identity. And morals. Like they even had any to begin with. Terminal controls lift door. Unit is currently without power. Energize terminal to open the door. Lift door is sealed shut. Use a nearby terminal to manually open the door. Terminal controls a nearby energy shield. Advanced visor system required to use terminal. You might think, like on your first playthrough, that examining something that you cannot, you know, you might think that you would trigger a that you would trigger the spaceport security system if you would enter the wrong password, but no, it's just a puzzle that functions like it just functions like any other puzzle. And I don't even know if it's actually possible to like you know, type in the correct code without the X-ray visor. I doubt it is because the symbols change every single time when you click on one of them. And the password changes each time too. So how would you know? You never know. Unless of course that you're professional in video game coding, but otherwise, good luck. Lift system is online. Floor selection control panel is active and ready for use. I forget what's on the second floor. Oh, right. What's on the second floor is technically a dead end. Oh, wait, never mind. The second floor is the way forward, but the third floor is a dead end, and it features acid rain. Like on this side, right over here. Yep, right here. This mechanical gate cannot be opened from this side of the room. And it's literal acid rain. It corrodes. It corrodes your body. And it rapidly just completely dissolves your health bar to nothing. Was Urtraghus always this acidic? Or is that just the result of the pollution the space pirates are just like, you know, just excreting into the atmosphere? Space pirate homeworld. All you're getting is basic espionage-like ambience. So many security alarms. You see space pirates that are wearing protective gear that allows them to like thrive off the acid rain. Urtraghus is gonna go say something here.
Samus, Gandrada's communication capsule has revealed additional information concerning the pirate facility. We believe there is a cargo supply route that connects directly to the seed. The gate in this room appears to be its main entrance. It will be impossible to go through that area unless you can find protection from the acid rain.
You know, you really didn't have to give me the obvious on where I'm supposed to go if it's literally right in front of me. Get past the acid rain. That is your first objective to follow in Pirate Homeworld. And I'm genuinely surprised that the acid rain isn't completely destroying the facility of the pirate homeworld base itself. It's almost like as if that their very own architect... never mind, that is the case. Wait, hold on a second. How in the hell... Seriously, how the fuck can acid rain, like, pour through the... Can I scan this? I can. Pirate surveillance drone scans for intruders and activates alarm system if hostiles are detected. Oh, don't want to trigger them. How in the hell can acid rain seep through the planetary defense system if... I don't really know how that makes sense. They have a defense system activated on their planet, yet acid rain is freely falling through, completely, you know, problem-free. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how this works. Pirate alarm system. Alert beacon is attracted. No threats detected. Terminal that controls the nearby energy shields. Drain the device of power to remove the shields. Energy shields are blocking skyway access. Operate nearby terminal to lower the shields. Somewhere over here is another lore that I'm trying to find, but I feel like that it's only possible to get it. Huh. That's a little callback to Meta Relief from Metroid Prime. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Nah, it's just the exact same image. Just the space progress report on the space power progress report on them, like modifying Meta Ridley into Omega Ridley, which I would have to say is the weakest Ridley fight in the trilogy, in my opinion. Do you want to know why? I don't like how he moves around. Doesn't even look like you're fighting Ridley. It looks like you're fighting some completely different creature. Or maybe that's the point, because that's what Phazon does. Ventilation fans are blocking the vent duct. Cables can be seen leading up through the ceiling. I wonder if this counts as a hazard. Yes, it does, and it does quite a bit of damage. Alright, let's go turn this off then. They just completely vanish once you follow them. Okay. That's so weird. Missile expansion, I'll try to get. I think it's on the left side. Alright. Left side is where I get the, yeah, right over here. There we go. Missile expansion over here. Alright. As I stated before, in like, I think it was like the 58th episode of the series, that I was going to get the spider ball first and then return back to Norian to collect all the items that I missed over there, now that I have the plasma beam and the ability to weld things back together to ship shape. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I get the spider ball, I'm gonna do that. Safety coverings in place and preventing air duct access, powered by nearby terminal. Follow the wires, and it's not really all that close by. Power cables connecting the ventilation fans to control terminal located in the upper walkway. And I'm pretty sure this is my third energy cell that I'm carrying, so let's go snag that. Yep, third energy cell. And after doing that, we deactivate the fans, and we can finally go through there and continue on our slight objective to what we need to do. It's so weird to me that immediately upon like fighting your landing on the next planet, your next boss immediately after landing on the next planet is one of the bounty hunters. First arrived to Brio, your next boss is Rundus. First arriving to Alicia, your next boss is Gore. First arriving to the Space Pirate homeworld, your next boss is Gandrita. It's like the game really does not want to make you waste any more time on like just building up to something important. Like, it doesn't really care about build. It was like, okay, what's the next boss? Oh, it's Gandrada. Or is she going to leave behind any clues? No. I mean, sure, Gore left behind clues. Grundus was painfully obvious. Gandrada is literally hidden. Where is she? Well, we'll find out. Ventilation fans offline. Power is no longer being received. Access to vent ducts granted. And the way that Metroid Prime 3 Corruption handles, you know, like introducing Gandrada into the space-powered homeworld is incredibly clever and would really deceive anyone first playthrough. And it did for me because I believed it. I instantly believed it. Not knowing that it was like, wait, hold on a second. Something ain't right about this. Something ain't right about this guy. But I'll get to that later. Energy is being distributed at regular intervals throughout the facility from this generator. Alright, speaking of the devil, there's some spider ball devices we need to take care of here. Not taking any chances. Goodbye. No security systems to worry about here, thankfully. Yet. Because they'll update it. Oh, they will. And it's not going to be fun to deal with. Currently, right now, the space pirates have absolutely no idea that we're here. Despite the fact that we passed by, like, over a dozen of them already, and they were too blind to notice their own surroundings. Alright. Hatch appears to be covered in a small passageway. It could probably be pulled open with enough force. Let me go see what's through this little duct here. Alright, can't. Nothing. Can't get that missile expansion because I need the spider ball. There we go. Nice little device to interact with. You can do it an infinite amount of times. How the fuck did the space pirate not notice me? Oh, looks like to me that the space pirate were just like examining a little bit of like maybe working on the procedure of the Omega Ridley project. Project Omega. Yeah, they really do not pay attention to... They really do not have no idea how to look down. They always go forward, up, and side to side, but they don't really care what's below them. Perhaps is the case. Planet Urtraghus was way ahead of its time. These lower shafts were built specifically for us, and not for the space pirates. Oops, I think I went a little bit too far there. Get me out. Alright. Right here on the blue zone. That's where we need to go. Let space pirates be space pirates and let them die like space pirates later on once we get what we need to go. I'm getting them going the wrong way. Fucking hell. Alright, went to the blue zone, now into the orange one. Right this way, okay. Unless it's the same path. Nope. That's where we need to go. This is where we get the X-ray visor. Hardened Phazon is invulnerable to your weapons, but a strong impact could probably destroy it. Strong impact? You mean this? Nope. Hyper muscle doesn't do anything. Shit. Control terminal operates the conveyor system, unable to operate with standard visors. Something to give to the Berserker Knights later on, once they've been abused enough. Poor guys. Tank contains raw Phazon. Substance is highly volatile and will explode if disrupted. That's your hint. There's the X-ray visor. The only visor we get in the game. Switches operate a locking device for important pirate technology. They must be hit simultaneously. And we do just that. Open that up. What in the hell the space pirates would need the X-ray visor for if it doesn't do anything except just... Oh, yeah. Let's go. This is one of my favorite props that I found or collected from an Urtraghus ancient, I don't know, ancient, you know, tomb or something like that. So I'm just gonna go use this as like some sort of like ceiling decoration to like you know, make our make this room a little bit more fancy. What are they going to use it for? Nothing. We're taking it from them anyway. Why the black and purple smoke? You really don't really... I don't even know if that was a fourth wall break or not, but that's just pretty funny. I was like, just Samus just like turns and faces the screen, activates the scan visor, and looks at the player. Oh God, what am I looking at? You're looking at who's controlling you, bot. Use the X-ray visor to see through phasite. Press and hold minus and point to the lower left zone to enter X-ray visor. And now we can solve this cute little puzzle. I didn't see what it said there, but fuck it. Come on, hello? Say something different. Push and hold minus to bring up visor select. Move cursor to the lower left zone and release minus to enter X-ray visor. Alright. Gotta be the best use of the X-ray visor that the series has ever been gifted, because you can really see the detail behind how Samus operates her arm cannon. Well, before that, let's go solve this puzzle first. There we go. I'm pretty sure upon doing so that we do alert some space pirates into our area. Well, not yet, of course. We're just gonna go have to like bring down that phasite cauldron first. All right, so let's go examine more of the X-ray visor. It wasn't really all that clear in the Metroid Prime, but it is seen very subtly, and you really have to like pay close attention to like the movement and shape of Samus's hands when she changes beams, which is very interesting. Which I really would have like loved and expected Metroid Prime Remastered to like put more emphasis in, but in here it is way more clear and very easy and way more clear and obvious that Samus like shoots her arm cannon by having a trigger on her finger. She just clicks a lever that is attached to the inside of her arm cannon, and to do a charge shot, she clicks it twice. And when she's doing missiles, she turns her wrist. Probably like pulls back on something and does that. That's it. It's a very, very, very fascinating detail. And there we go. Now I can get out and continue on with the rest of our little sub mission. Uh-oh. This room. Control terminal operates the nearby door. Interact with the terminal. Open the door. Uh-oh. Security gate engaged. Phasite plating can only be penetrated by high frequency beam weapons. You can see right through it. And there's devices on the inside to operate that phasite wall. Terminal controls the nearby energy shield, drain the device of power to remove the shield. I really wonder what phasite is made out of. I know it's obviously phazon, but to me it looks like liquid phazon. I mean, if that were the case, then it would be sentient and it would move around and like produce phazon grubs. But no, it's some sort of other material of phazon that is very slushy on the way it moves, like an ocean of radioactive material. Very pretty. It's also very pretty to look at. But I've examined enough. Let's move on. ambience in here is so dead quiet. So dead, quiet, lifeless, and empty. Just like the space pirates' ambitions and what has become of them. It's no longer space pirate ambitions, it's now Phases ambitions, which is carried out through Dark Samus. Our mission, Stowaway. Entry number 2. Our attempts to intercepting the Federation ship departing Aether were unsuccessful. With them went a collection of Phazon, the first to fall into Federation hands. They foolishly left most of the Phazon behind, allowing us to quickly collect what we could. But in our haste, we took more than mere Phazon. Our scanners have detected the remains of Dark Samus, who has revived itself within our Phazon storage. Surely we are cursed. The fiendish shrew consumed all of the Phazon, then wiped out a third of the crew in a matter of minutes. Now it moves at will through the halls of Colossus, using its witchery to beguile the minds of the crew. We are unable to call for aid, and only a few of us remain to stand against it. All is lost. And all is renewed into something far worse than space pirate mines. To which I still can't fucking believe. Like, it's so morbid, it's horrifying. The space pirates, as we know it, are dead. They are no longer existing in this game. We'd be lucky to have a sane space pirate that, you know, plays out and behaves like a space pirate. But no, following orders from a leader that is not, from a leader that is no longer their leader and has now fallen victim to the same fate. That's unlike them. That's so unlike them. This generator contains 3 energy cores that supply power to the planet's defense shield. Because for one thing, Dark Samus is not space pirate design. They follow anything that is, you know, inherently related to the space pirates and themselves. Ridley and Mother Brain, respectively. Everything else? No. I guess you can technically consider counting MB as one of them because she is an android that has the consciousness, I can't fucking believe this, of Mother Brain, so that counts in a way. But Federation just does all sorts of stupid and fucked up shit. Enter hyper mode. Why am I not surprised? Why can't I? There we go. Assault Pirate Trooper. Armor deflects missile attacks. Vulnerable to beam weapons. I did not know that. Deflects missiles. Does that include hyper missiles? Let's go test it out. The Assault Pirate Troopers are some of the best the pirate military has to offer. They are heavily armored and are resistant to most attacks. Their unique armor will deflect all missile fire, but is still damaged by beam attacks. Basic armament includes an assault rifle and energy scythe, both powered by Phazon. EMP grenades are often employed against power-armored foes. A new dash jet system provides increased mobility. Just without the sparkles, they look like stag beetles. It's pretty cool. Make them look like freaks, but that's what allows them to like withstand the effects of let me just like wait for my Phazon to rebuild a little bit. Hey, shoot me. A little bit more. A little more. Come on. You know you want to. Holy shit, your aim is atrocious. There we go. Well, I just debunked that little puny narrative that's like, oh yeah, deflects. Oh, missiles.
This is Federation Trooper NZG-41. Can anyone read me? Over. Repeat, this is Federation. I'm transmitting on an encoded channel. I was taken prisoner during the attack on Norian, but I've managed to escape.
That's a red flag.
I have information about how to bypass the acid rain and get through to the seed. I don't know how long I can evade capture. Can I? I'm transmitting my coordinates now.
He said something different. What the fuck? I'll have to examine it myself later. Meet up with captured Galactic Federation trooper. Yeah, right there is an immediate red flag. Space pirates do not take any prisoners. They always kill their victims that ever dare to threaten them. Not once in their entire lives, their entire foul, devilish, and lifeless lives, have they ever captured someone. They don't capture, they kill. Well, then again, like in Metroid Prime, that like they assign all personnel to pursue Samus and bring her back dead or alive. It doesn't matter. Where would they put her? Probably in a torture chamber and just like torture enough to the point where she wants to die. Because there's no reason to fight back. But the point still remains that right there is something that space pirates don't do, and the Galactic Federation trooper is not normal. Not a normal Galactic Federation trooper at all. So that right there is your first clue on something very highly suspicious is going on. Mechanical gate locked in place. The use of an advanced visor system is required to disengage locks. First, let's go take this missile expansion because I wasted 5 missiles trying to get out of hyper mode before dying. Whoop. Row. 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 There we go. Interesting of how those little spots on the all those little spots light up when you shoot them. All right. Mechanical gate unlocked. As with hologram initiate gate rotation sequence. I don't even know if I have time to like go after Gandurator or not. But I can certainly do what I can. All right, let's go. Okay, so it did take the right path after all. It was the third floor that I need to go on. The fuck? Why are you not moving? That's weird. Oh, I'll leave you be. It's like you really don't want to. It's like you really don't want to deal with an overpowered Samus Aran. You have no chance against. You have no chance against her. Well, if you don't mind, I'll gladly take this map system off your cold, dead hands. Just open up two. Just open up two windows. Close them out, and there you go. Map downloaded. Landing site on the left, landing site on the right, but right there is a pirate homeworld seed. That's where we need to go. We don't fly to it, we travel to it, which is strange. All right. We've overstayed our welcome in this part of the facility. Now let's go deeper and uncover more on that not highly suspicious Galactic Federation soldier that presumably got captured by space pirates during an attack on Norian, of where everyone was supposed to get killed. How did I not detect this on my first playthrough? Oh yeah, I aged very slowly, and my maturity levels were practically non-existent at the time. I was extremely young and naive. I could not detect any of the red flags. I was too stupid. But throughout the years, it's way too freaking obvious. And then again, this game is rated T for teen, so I guess it's fine. Or not. Whatever. Alright. Just examining more on the surface of what planet Urtraghus has. as far as the space pirate, activity is concerned. But literally, on our very next lore that we're about to scan, is where all hell breaks loose. Like, oh my god. It's so messed up. Pirate cargo drone, mechanical drone used by pirates for transporting various supplies. Alright. Pirate cargo drones were designed to assist with the transporting supplies throughout the pirate homeworld. Their aerial capabilities allow them to navigate the underground catacombs with relative ease. Cargo often consists of items too dangerous or volatile to be moved by hand. Why in the hell does it look strikingly and frighteningly similar to Prime Essence? Oh, wait, never mind. I was looking at the wrong part. That's the face. This is just the back of it. Why does it look like it has a brain, though? Some technological notulus of some sorts. Which you can kill, by the way. Never mind, he's gone. Ooh, I love these. Heavy phazon canisters are made from durable metals, vulnerable to heavy weapon fire. Heavy phazon canisters are used by space pirates to transport large amounts of phazon. Unlike the smaller versions, these are made and reinforced with durable metals. Only a strong impact will destroy them. And it can severely damage you if you detonate them point blank. Observe. Ouch. That dealt like 40 damage. Or 48 damage. 100 doesn't exist on the units. Terminal controls a nearby energy shield. Drain the device of power to remove the shield. Alright. Lift system is offline. Use nearby terminal to restore lift operations. Why does this look so similar to the lift area that takes us to the Aurora unit on the GFS Olympus? Might have copied their blueprints or something. Lift system is online and ready for use. All operations are functioning normally. I never actually paid attention to all those doors opening before. Like you're being like being slowly brought to the maws of a tyrant's king chamber or something. That's the easiest way to, oops, didn't mean to do that. Wait, never mind, I did. Security hatch locked, unable to open from the side, locate the hatch controls. I'm pretty sure the hatch controls is, powered by an energy cell, so... Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's not powered by that. Security hatch controls, a strong impact might be able to activate the power switch. Corruption spreading deeply into Samus's body, that she's slowly starting to become the very thing she swore to destroy. Her left eye is just very unnerving. The veins on her nose. It's bad. Oh. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to activate that with the X-ray visor. Security hatch controls have been activated. Hatch has been moved into its open position. All right, let's go. See how long I've been recording here. All right. I'm going to examine a little bit more of the surface of the surface of the space pirate homeworld, or planet Urtraghus. Like, first of all, find that very lore projector of the space pirate lore, and then after I'm done reading that, it's like, yep, I think I've seen enough. I'm gonna go save the rest for later. And you thought Phazon Mines was notorious for having like, just An ocean of an ocean of radioactive material. Oh, this is so much worse. This is like the Phazon factory. Everywhere you go, the corruption follows you. What the fuck? Did I just see a Phazon grub? There's a Phazon grub swimming inside the liquid Phazon. I have never seen that before. Jeez. I don't even know if the trilogy had that before, but that's something I discovered just now. Wow. Alright, enough dawdling. Let's go. Unknown bioform is deceased. Subject appears to be part of a bioengineering experiment. Why am I not surprised on that? God. Urtraghus shriekbats. Oh! So the very name of Urtraghus, like, remains in the name of a fucking shriekbat. Wonderful. Rapid moving, explosive flyer. Eliminate a range if possible. Urtraghus shriekbats are fiercely territorial insectoids and will dive bomb anything that wanders near. This attack is fatal for the shriekbat, as the impact sets off a discharge of thermal energy. Because of their high internal temperatures, they tend to seek cool climates to dwell in. They have come to seek shelter inside the many pirate facilities located in the pirate homeworld. That is not what they look like normally. I normally see like shades of blue around their bodies because, you know, Phazon and whatnot. That doesn't even look like a shriekbat. It looks something completely different. What in the hell is that? What in the hell is that center membrane and what is that? That center membrane in them? And why do these look like, you know, fleshy plant leaves? I never actually paid attention to like any of these creature models until I just started doing this series. So glad I'm doing that. This is pretty fascinating shit. All right. Power cables appear to be running from the access doors into a control station. It's gotta be around here somewhere, I know it. Floor vent is releasing toxic amounts of Phazon vapor into the area. And over here, access doors locked, finding operate the door's control console to open them. Well, before any of that... Uh-oh. Well, here's some Phazon grubs. Drains bioenergy from his victims, bite can deliver Phazon infection. Uh-oh. Phazon grubs are drawn to bioenergy in all forms, especially Phazon. They are immune to its mutagenic effects and carry it in their bodies as they roam. Their bite can infect the victim with Phazon corruption, making them plague bearers of a sort. Oh, Lord! Oh, yeah, that's pleasant. It's like some sort of larval stage of a fucking Phazon Metroid or something. If they're capable of doing that. Let's not fuck with them. Wow. There's a second use for the hyperball. And it sucks. Why am I not surprised? It's over here somewhere. Come on. Maybe it's on the inside of this deceased Leviathan creature. And by Leviathan creature, I mean Subnautica, because look at that thing. I didn't even know there was a freaking shriekbat after me. Going on the inside of this creature to go on the opposite side of this room. This area. Higher and higher. Control station appears to be linked to the Space Pirate Command Network. Another energy cell to snag and add to our collection. While ignoring everything in here. Alright, open up that hatch. Essence of the Spider Guardian still exists. course. New energy tank. Got that. Yeah, it's the only use. I feel like I'm missing over here. Oh yeah, there is. I just need the spider ball for it, of course. Alright, on the inside here. Circuit board is damaged. Power is no longer being sent to the control console. Not receiving any power. Let's go power it back on. S for spectacular. I'm turning everything green because I always do that. Now we can trigger a security system by doing this. Well, not by failing a puzzle, of course, because why would that happen? Space pirates aren't that intelligent. Where in the hell is that space pirate lore located? Probably after this battle royale with the space pirate commandos. Jump, jump, jump. Whoop. Squeeze in right there. Woo! Phase on leeches. Hey, don't worry, you got this. Never mind, you kind of suck. There we go. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Please stand by. There we go. Now I can get out of here. It's a reminiscence of the Spider Guardian. Living on. In name and identity. Alright. Back out. And now the space pirate's seen us. I wonder if it's actually possible. It is, but you gotta be quick. Pirate alarm system is sending a distress call. Shoot the beacon to reset the alarm. Up to it. Say hello to the Space Pirate Commandos and the Red Phasite Commander. Let's go say hi to the Commandos first. Don't turn to hyper mode. Fucking hell. There we go. Commando Pirate. Assault armor composed of phasite. Able to cloak and teleport. Commando Pirates is the best gear available. Only beams of the highest temperature can penetrate the layer of phasite in the armor suit. All the weaponry is powered by phazon. Each commando is a combat cloaking field, along with boost thrusters and a personal teleporter. The phasite armor they wear makes them extremely resistant to damage in combat. Except against phazon. You can't even fucking see what their head looks like. Oh wait, never mind, you can. Just blocked off by a mask that makes them look like a complete doofus. That's a lot of freaking energy just surging through their muscle tissue. What the hell? Design-wise, it kind of resembled the hunters in Metroid Other M. Was that the inspiration? Probably. Alright, say goodbye. 1, 2. Give me a little bit more here. And 3. Don't know what that was doing on, but okay. Space pirates know that we're in here now. Plan of espionage failed. Right in here. I know it. I feel it. I can see it. Optical device appears to have been manually deactivated and is permanently offline. In here, I know it. That uses light too faint for standard visors to detect. Infrared technology. There it is. It went from our mission to stowaway to completely out of fucking nowhere. First disciples. Let's go examine the morbidity that is what has become of the space pirates. Our struggles have ended. It has shown us the error of our ways. The way is now clear. All previous vows of fealty have been forsworn. We now pledge sole allegiance to our liberator, the Great One, Dark Samus. We bear a singular honor, we lucky few, for we are its first disciples. Our burden is a happy one, for we will pave the way to its glorious victory and cosmic rule. Let the light of Phazon lead us! And thus, the brainwashing procedure has reached critical mass. And now the space pirates are no more. What remains is the plan of all-spreading, all-consuming, all-ending corruption. Developing as we see it. At this very moment, everything is completely changed for the worst. It is absolute fucking insanity by this point. Alright, I believe I've seen enough. Fuck. Anyway, as I was saying, I believe I have seen enough. Let's get the hell out of here and save our next boss, Gandreda, for the next episode. What? No security system? What the fuck? Oh, hello. Yeah, it's cute. You thought you could take care of me with the high ground. That's cute. Anyway, let's get out of here. Don't want to waste any more time here. Oh, how kind of you, space pirates, to leave my gunship alone for some reason. They're way too focused on their ambitions. Not their ambitions. Their ambitions are completely fucking dead. This is the mind of a planet that we're witnessing. You might think that's the mind of Dark Samus. No, you're wrong. That's the mind of a fucking planet that's writing everything in a foul language. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Well, anyway, I've seen enough for right now. All right, so that would have to include the end of this episode of the Metroid Prime Marathon series in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, episode number 61. Hope to see you again in the next one, where we will take on Gandreda and just experience more grief within Samus's body language, which is arguably the worst one. Well, anyway, the worst is yet to come. So, look forward to that. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. This is GBA049, signing out, going offline, and see you next mission.